Whole sports all plays. Yeah. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Whole sports all plays.
I'll try that again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money and Sports Betting Show, Monday, May 9th, 2022. Got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Welcome to Easy Money and Sports Betting Show, Monday, May 9th, 2022. All right. Excuse me. Today we got a lot to talk about. We'll go over tonight's NBA playoff games, talk today's slate of MLB baseball games as well. And we'll also talk about some NHL playoff hockey, and then at the end of the show, I'll give out my picks of the day. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room, and you can find us also on the All Sports All Play ASAP Sports Network on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter as well. If you have not liked and subscribed to either the ASAP All Sports All Plays Network or Gonzo Sports Room channels, please hit that like and subscribe button, the follow buttons. We'd greatly appreciate it. If you've never checked out ASAP All Sports All Plays, go check them out. They have a lot of great talented guys over there, a lot of great talented analysts, and happy to be a part of that. I also do an afternoon show Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's on the ASAP All Sports All Plays Network. Come hang with us on that show as well. We also have a pro wrestling podcast, GWR. We had a new episode drop yesterday. You can find that on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find it at Gonzo's Wrestling Room. You can find the video version of it on Spotify and on YouTube. On YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room, on Spotify at Gonzo's Wrestling Room. If you would like to watch the video version of that podcast. But all right, let's jump right into tonight's games. We'll start in the NBA. As tonight you have the Boston Celtics at the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 4 of this Eastern Conference playoff series. The Bucks are up 2-1 after winning Game 3 in a close game. A game that I thought the Celtics kind of blew it away. But for tonight's game, the Bucks are 1-point favorites at home, and they are minus 112 on the money line. The Celtics are plus minus 104 on the money line. So this game's almost a pick 'em. Over under for this game is at 212. We got Rob joining us. Thanks, Rob. Says he likes the setup. I had to tore everything down, so we traveled yesterday and done a show on the road and had to set everything back up tonight. But yeah, It's nice being able to have a room to set up everything. But in this game tonight, the Bucks and Celtics, I think it's going to be another great game. I like the Bucks in this game. I like them at home, but the Celtics is going to get more out of Jason Tatum. The Celtics could have very easily won that game. I think this is a must-win for the Celtics. If they want to win this series, they need to get this 2-2 because I don't see the Celtics beating. If the Bucks win tonight, I don't see the Celtics winning 3 in a row against the Bucks. I think this will be a close game tonight, but I'm going with the Milwaukee Bucks at home at the -112 on the money line. Other game we have tonight in the NBA, you have the Memphis Grizzlies at the Golden State Warriors. This will be game 4. Warriors are up 2-1 in this series. Warriors are 10-point favorites at home tonight. They are -560 on the money line. The Memphis Grizzlies are +420 on the money line. Over-under on this game is set at 223. I think this is going to be a good basketball game, I don't think it's going to be a very good game tonight. I think the Memphis Grizzlies are in trouble. For the main reason is Morant's out. He's out this game, could be out game 4 as well. With no job Morant. I know the Grizzlies are 20-5 during the regular season when Morant was out, but missing the regular season and missing your star in the playoff is 2 totally different things. I just don't see this Grizzlies team being able to defeat this Warriors team, especially if the Warriors team starts shooting like they did in Game 3. Game 1 and 2, Steph and Clay kind of had off shooting nights. Game 3, Steph, Clay, and Paul all had good shooting nights, and the Warriors blew out the Grizzlies. With no Morant in Game 4, I think it's going to be tough. Morant's been averaging 27 points per game, and the Grizzlies have been averaging 114 points per game in the playoffs. I think that average is going to go down without Morant. The Warriors shot 63% in Game 3 and 53% from three-point range in Game 3. If the Warriors shoot like that, anything close to that the next 2 games without Morant, especially if Morant's not playing, this series is over. The Warriors average 115 points a game. I like the Warriors tonight, but -560, there's no value to take the Warriors. And 10-point spread, I think 10 points is too many. I think the Warriors win this game, but I'm not enough for me to put up to lay 10 points. I like the under the 223. No, wait a minute. I like the over the 223 because the Warriors scored almost 100. They scored like 143 points last game. I'll look for them to have another big scoring night tonight. So I like the over the 223 in this game. Side-wise, I'm not going to pick a side on this game because I like the Warriors to win, but like I said, there's no value at -560, and I don't like giving up the 10 points, but I don't trust the Grizzlies to cover the 10 points either without Morant. So this is one that I like. If I was going to make a play on this game, it would be the over the 223. That's all the NBA games for tonight. We'll take a quick look at tomorrow night's NBA games. As tomorrow, you'll have the Philadelphia 76ers against the Miami Heat in Game 5. This series is now tied 2-2. The Heat jumped out to a 2-0 lead without Embiid. Embiid came back for the Sixers. Now they've won the last 2 games. Harden had a big game last game. So now we have a series. This should be fun to see what happens. The Heat are 3-point favorites at home for tomorrow night's game, and they are -154 on the money line. The Sixers are +130 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 209.5. I think it's going to be a good game tomorrow night. I'm leaning toward the Sixers at the +130. The Heat has good defense, but they don't have nobody that can guard the Sixers. If Embiid's thumb's not bothering him that real bad, I can see him leading the Sixers to a win. So I lean toward the Sixers. We'll break down this game more tomorrow and give out our picks for it tomorrow. Also tomorrow on Tuesday night, you have the Dallas Mavericks at the Suns. Mavericks are back in this series. Won the last 2 games to even this series up. Luka's been playing great. Chris Paul has played terrible the last 2 games. The Suns are going to need Chris Paul to show up here in Game 5 if they're going to have a chance to win this game. Booker's been playing well. Just the last 2 games, Chris Paul has not played well at all. And especially last game, Luka, some of his help showed up, and Luka's been phenomenal all playoffs. I lean toward the Suns, but this is going to be a close game, and we'll dig deeper into it tomorrow. All right, that's all the NBA for tonight. Enjoy this short commercial, then we'll be back and we'll jump right into the Major League Baseball games, today's slate of baseball games.
Get ready. This summer, the Arena League Sports is on ASAP Network. Tune in live on either the Tiki Live or Roku app, as well as your smart home TV.
All right, welcome back. We're going to jump right into the Major League Baseball games today. Got a pretty good slate of games to go through. Right now we have 1 game going on as the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees are playing in New York. They're in the 7th inning. It is a 0-0 game. Here in just a second. The Yankees right now are 1.5 run favorites. They are minus 200 on the money line. The Rangers are plus 154 on the money line. Over-unders at 2. Like I said, this game is in the 7th inning. Rangers and Yankees 0-0 still. You can get the Yankees at minus 1.5 at plus 290 on the juice. The game to watch out for, over-under right now is at 1.5. You get that at plus 104 with the Yankees. Plus 104 on the under, minus 132 on the over. But then the next game, it starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. You have the Los Angeles Dodgers at the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Dodgers are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They are minus 250 on the money line. The Pirates are plus 205 at home on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 7.5. The Dodgers are 19-7 on the season. They've been one of the better teams in the MLB. They are on a 6-game win streak. They will have Urias on the mound tonight, who is 2-1 with a 1.88 ERA. He's got off to a solid start for the season. The Pirates are 11-16. They just came off losing a series to the Cincinnati Reds, who are the worst team in baseball right now. But we'll talk about them a little bit later in today's show. But the Pirates are struggling. They're 11-16. Peters will be on the mound for the Pirates tonight. He's 3-0 with a 0.00 ERA. He's been pitching solid, been one of the Pirates' better pitchers. I just don't see the Pirates being able to handle the Dodgers' offense, their pitching, and I don't think it sees the Pirates getting many hits off Urias. I like the Dodgers here at the minus 1.5. The next game, it starts at 6:41 p.m. Eastern tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers take on the Cincinnati Reds in Cincinnati. The Brewers are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They are minus 158 on the money line. The Reds are plus 134 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 7.5. I'm a big Reds fan. Been a Reds fan for years. I got Cincinnati Reds tattoos on my legs. But the Reds are terrible this year. They're the worst team in baseball. They're 3-8 at home this year. They are getting a boost tonight, I hope, as Castillo's making his return. He's been out with the injury. He has a 3.72 career ERA. He's been coming back from a shoulder injury, so hopefully he can get off to a good start tonight. That could really help the Reds. They need some pitching. The Brewers are 19-10. They are 9-6 on the road. They're going to have Woodruff on the mound, who's 3-1 with a 5.18 ERA. If I was going to bet on this game, which is a game I probably won't pick because I'm a Reds fan, I would go with the Brewers on the money line. Like I said, the Reds have won a total of 4 games all season so far, or or maybe 5 now, because I think they won 2. Yeah, they won 2 against the Pirates over this weekend and won their first series. So the Reds have won 5 games the whole season. Been struggling. I'd only won one out of their last 21 games until they won 2 over the weekend against the Pirates. So I would go with the Brewers at the -158 on the money line. Then we have the Oakland Athletics at the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are -126 on the money line. The Oakland Athletics are +108 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 7. The Athletics are 10-18 on the season. They are on a 9-game losing streak. Blackburn will be on the mound. He has 23 strikeouts in 24 innings. The Tigers have not got off to the start that I thought they would get off to this season. They're on a 5-game losing streak. They will have Pineda on the mound, who is 1-1 with a 3.77 ERA. I lean toward the Tigers in this game. For one, being at home, and for 2, the Athletics are just not a good team. I think the Tigers are better than what they've been playing, and I look for the Tigers to start to turn it around. So I like the Tigers on the money line here at the -126. Next game we have is the Cleveland Guardians at the Chicago White Sox. This game starts at 8:11 p.m. Eastern time tonight, with the Chicago White Sox being a 1.5 run favorite at home, -184 on the money line. The Cleveland Guardians are +154 on the money line. Over-under for this game, 7.5. The Guardians are 14-14 on the season. They've won 7 of their last 10 games. They are 3-7 in their last 10 road games. Plesac will be on the mound for the Guardians. He is 1-3 with a 3.44 ERA and has given up 10 runs in his last 8 innings work. The White Sox are on a 6-game winning streak. They're going to have Kopesh on the mound. He is 0-0 with a 1.17 ERA, and he has 23 strikeouts in 23 innings of work. I like the White Sox in this game because they are at home, and I think they have the better pitcher on the mound. I think the Guardians are going to struggle to score runs. So I like the White Sox at the -184 on the money line, and I would lean toward the under the 7.5 runs on this game. All right, next game in Major League Baseball, we have the Tampa Bay Rays at the Los Angeles Angels. The Angels are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are -136 on the money line. The Rays are +116 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 7.5 runs. This game starts at 9:39 p.m. Eastern time. The Rays are 18-10 on the season. They are on a 6-game winning streak. They are going to start Springs tonight. The Angels are 18-4 on the season. They're going to start Syndergaard tonight, who is 2-1 with a 2.63 ERA. He has 14 strikeouts and 5 walks. The Angels are 10-4 their last 14 games. I like the Angels in this game at the -136 on the money line. Next game is the Chicago Cubs at the San Diego Padres. This game is at 9:41 p.m. Eastern time, with the Padres being 1.5 run favorites at home, -168 on the money line. The Cubs are +142 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 7.5. The Cubs have lost 8 of their last 9 games. They're 9-17 on the season. They're going to have Still on the mound tonight with a 1-3 record. Or excuse me, no, they changed pitchers. They're going to have Hendricks on the mound tonight. The Padres are 18-10 with a 3.60 team ERA. They're going to have Gore on the mound tonight. The Padres have been playing better ball out of the two, but with Hendricks on the mound, especially if Hendricks get it going, I could see the Cubs still in a win here. So I'm leaning toward the Cubs at the +142 on the money line in this game. Next game we have is the Miami Marlins at the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Marlins are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They are minus 110 on the money line. The Diamondbacks are minus 106 on the money line. So this game is almost a pick 'em. Over under for this game is set at 8.5 runs. The Marlins are 13-14 on the season. Hernandez is going to get the start from the Marlins. He is 2-1 on the season with a 6.67 ERA with 23 strikeouts to 8 walks. The Marlins are 1-6 their last 7 games. For the Diamondbacks, they are 14-14 on the season. Castellanos will start for the Diamondbacks. He is 2-1 with a 4.12 ERA. He has 12 strikeouts to 6 walks. The Diamondbacks have won 5 of their last 6 versus right-handed pitching. I like the Diamondbacks in this game tonight at the minus 106 on the money line. Next game is the Philadelphia Phillies at the Seattle Mariners. This game will start at 9:41 p.m. Eastern Time. The Mariners are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 122 on the money line. The Phillies are plus 104 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7.5 runs. The Phillies are 11-15 on the season. They are 0-4 their last 4 games, though, and they have a team ERA at 4.07. Suarez will be on the mound tonight for the Phillies with a 2-1 record and a 4.63 ERA. For the Mariners, they are 12-16. They have lost 3 games in a row, and they are 1-6 their last 7 games. So neither team is coming into this series playing solid ball. You're going to have Flexen on the mound for the Mariners. This is going to be a good game, but I like the Phillies here at the plus 104 on the money line. I think there's good value there, and I think Suarez is going to pitch good enough to keep the Phillies in the game. I think the Phillies' offense will get going, so I'm going with the Phillies at the plus 104 on the money line. Next game is the Colorado Rockies at the San Francisco Giants. The Giants are 1.5 run favorites on the road, at home. They are minus 260 on the money line. The Rockies are plus 215 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7. The Rockies are 16-11 on the season, 6-2 over their last 8 games. They're going to have Gomber on the mound. He is 2-2 with a 3.58 ERA with 26 strikeouts to 8 walks. The San Francisco Giants are 15-12 on the season, 1-5 over the last 6 games. But they're going to have Rodon on the mound tonight, who's gotten off to a solid start to the season with a 3-1 record and a 1.55 ERA. Has 41 strikeouts to 10 walks. Like I said, he's got off to a solid start of the season. Rockies play better at home than they do on the road. The Giants have the better pitcher on the mound tonight. So for that reason, I like the San Francisco Giants here at the minus 260 on the money line. I'd probably use this game in a parlay. And I like the under the 7 runs scored in this game. All right, that is all of the Major League Baseball games for tonight. Now we'll jump over and talk a little bit of NHL Playoff Hockey, talk about tonight's hockey games. But before we do that, enjoy this short ad real quick, and we'll be right back.
Shanig, man. Fucking with ASAP Sports Network, man. Tune in, stay logged in, and stay mouthed in. You dig? Yuck mouth. Yada da. Boy!
All right, let's jump right into tonight's hockey games here. First game we have is the Florida Panthers at the Washington Capitals. This game starts at 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, with the Panthers being minus 1.5 on the puck line and minus 194 money line. The Capitals are plus 160 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 6.5. This is going to be a real close game, I believe. It's going to be a high-scoring game. The Panthers are 15-5 over the last 20 games. The Capitals are 2-5 over the last 7. I've leaned toward the Panthers to win this game, but what I really do like in this game is the over the 6.5. Next game you have in the hockey playoffs tonight starts at 7:10 p.m. Eastern time, as you have the New York Rangers at the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Rangers are -1.5 on the puck line, -118 on the money line as road favorites. The Penguins are -102 on the money line. This game's almost a pick 'em. Over-under for this game is set at 6. The Rangers are 8-3 over their last 11 games. The Penguins have a 2-1 series lead, and they are 5-1 their last 6 home games. I look for the Penguins to continue their great play at home, and I like the Penguins tonight at the -102 on the money line, and I would lean toward the under the 6 in this game. Next game in hockey tonight is the Colorado Avalanche at the Nashville Predators. This game starts at 9:40 p.m. Eastern time tonight. The Avalanche are -1.5 on the puck line. They are -255 as road favorites. The Predators are +205 home dogs, and the over-under for this game is set at 6.5. I like the Avalanche in this game. They're just the better team. They're up 3-0 in this series. I look for them to win this game tonight, get the sweep. I like the Colorado Avalanche at the -1.5 on the puck line tonight. I think they're going to win by at least 2 goals. And then our final game in hockey tonight, you have the Calgary Flames at the Dallas Stars. The Flames are -1.5 on the puck line. They're road favorites at -156 on the money line. The Stars are home dogs at +130 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 5.5. The Flames are 2-4 their last 6 road games. The Stars are 5-2 straight up their last 7. The Stars have took control of the series. I like the Stars as the home dogs at the +130 on the money line to win this game tonight. All right, that is all the NHL for tonight. We've already done NBA and Major League Baseball, so we'll jump right into my picks of the day. Is what we'll do next before we get out of here. But before we do the picks of the day, check out this quick video, and we'll be right back.
Get ready. This summer, the Arena League Sports is on ASAP Network. Tune in live on either the Tiki Live or Roku app, as well as your smart home TV.
All right, welcome back to Easy Money, a sports betting show here Monday, May 9th, 2022. Hope everybody had a great Mother's Day yesterday. Closing in toward the end of the show. We've already broke down today's NBA playoff games. We talked the MLB games for today, the NHL games for today. So let's get to my picks of the day. In the NBA tonight, I like the Milwaukee Bucks money line over the Boston Celtics. I think the Bucks are going to find a way to win this game at home. Boston's going to have to get better play out of Tatum here in this game to get this win. But Tatum didn't play great, and Boston was right there and had a chance to win this game. So I can see Boston winning, but I like the Bucks at the -112 on the money line. And then in the other NBA game tonight, I'm not going to pick a side because I think the Warriors win the game, but I'm not giving up 10.5 points, and there's no value in taking the Warriors at -620 on the money line. So what I like in this game is the over the 223. Then in Major League Baseball, I like the Los Angeles Dodgers -1.5 on the run line over the Pittsburgh Pirates. I'm going with the Detroit Tigers money line over the Oakland Athletics. The Chicago White Sox money line over the Cleveland Guardians. I'm going to take the Arizona Diamondbacks money line over the Miami Marlins. I like the Los Angeles Angels money line over the Tampa Bay Rays. The San Francisco Giants money line over the Colorado Rockies. The Pittsburgh Penguins money line. In hockey, I like the Pittsburgh Penguins money line over the Rangers. The Colorado Avalanche -1.5 over the Predators. And I like the Dallas Stars home dogs tonight over the Calgary Flames. So to recap my picks for tonight, in the NHL, I have the Penguins money line, the Avalanche -1.5, and the Stars money line. In Major League Baseball, I have the Giants money line, the Angels money line, the D-backs money line, the White Sox money line, Tigers money line, and the Los Angeles Dodgers at -1.5. And in the NBA tonight, I like the over 223 in the Golden State Warriors and Memphis Grizzlies game, and I like the Milwaukee Bucks money line in the Bucks-Boston game tonight. So that's my picks of the day for today. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Come hang with us. We're giving out winners. On Wednesday, we usually do our UFC preview and prediction show each week if there's a fight. So we'll be doing that again this Wednesday. My picks done real good over on UFC this weekend. I'll go figure it up and put out the exact total, but I think I only missed like one fight on the main card again. Last week I had all the main card fights right. So my picks have been hot on UFC, so make sure you come join us for that. We will see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. You can find Easy Money, a sports betting show, on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. You can also find it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter at All Sports, All Plays Network, ASAP Sports Network. You can also find it in podcast form. Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, all at Easy Money, a sports betting show. We also have a sports talk show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Come join us tonight. We got a lot to talk about. GSR Gonzo Sports Room. You can also find that in podcast form at Gonzo Sports Room on at all major podcast platforms. We also have a pro wrestling podcast, GWR Gonzo's Wrestling Room. New episode of it dropped yesterday. New episodes drop every Sunday. Go check it out. You can find it on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, all at Gonzo's Wrestling Room. If you want to watch the video of it, you can find the video version on Spotify and on Spotify at Gonzo's Wrestling Room, or you can find the video version on our YouTube page at Gonzo Sports Room. We cover UFC. We cover independent pro wrestling. We streamed a live independent pro wrestling show yesterday. You can find that on our YouTube and Facebook pages. I'll be putting out the single matches later this evening. A lot of content on there. Please go follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Gonzo Sports Room. We'd greatly appreciate it. We also have merch for sale. Check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. I also have some of these GWR shirts on hand. If you're interested in getting one, get with me. But I hope you guys make some of that easy money tonight. We will see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern right here at the Gonzo Sports Room Network and the ASAP All Sports All Plays Network. Thanks for joining us. Everybody stay safe. Peace.
All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. We on top of our game. All sports, all plays.